Hi friends, myself Lakshmi. Today I want to explain some of the formulas they are asking in KSET or PGCETs etc. related to physics subject. In thermodynamic relations, first one dq is equals to du plus pdv. This is represents the first law of thermodynamics, where dq is the change in internal energy, du is the internal energy, and pdv is the amount of work done. P is the pressure, dv is change in volume. Next, enthalpy is equals to H is equals to U plus PV. U means internal energy, P and V is the pressure and volume. Next one, Gibbs free energy G is equals to H minus Ts. Next, Helmholtz free energy Helmholtz free energy F is equals to U minus Ts. Next, thermodynamic relations are four relations will be obtained. That is, du is equals to tds minus pdv, dh is equals to tds plus vdp, df is equals to minus pdv minus sdt, dg is equals to vdp minus sdt. Next, second law of the thermodynamics is represented by TDS is equals to dq. Next, we have to using this Maxwell's relations will be obtained. Six Maxwell's relations will they have. That is, first Maxwell's relation is dou t by dou v at constant s, which is equals to minus dou p by dou s at constant v. Next, this term it can be applied TDS place we have to apply dq. That is, dou t by dou v at s, left hand side will be remaining same, is equals to minus t into dou p by dou q at constant volume. Next, second Maxwell's relation is dou s by dou v at constant temperature, which is equals to dou p by dou t at constant volume. This can be represented in TDS equation, that is dou q by dou v at t is equals to t into dou p by dou t at constant volume. Next, third equation, dou t by dou p at constant s, s means entropy, which is equals to minus dou v by dou s at constant pressure. Next, dou t by dou p at constant entropy is equals to dou t into dou v by dou q at constant pressure. Next, fourth relation is dou s by dou p at constant temperature is equals to minus dou v by dou t at constant pressure. Next, which is equals to dou q by dou p at constant temperature is equals to minus t into dou v by dou t at constant pressure. Next, fifth relation is dou t by dou p at constant volume, which is equals to dou s by dou v at constant pressure minus dou t by dou v at constant pressure into dou s by dou p at constant volume, which is equals to 1. Next, dou p by dou t at constant entropy into dou v by dou s at constant temperature minus dou p by dou s at constant temperature into dou v by dou t at constant entropy, which is equals to 1. These are the 6 Maxwell's relations. Next, TDS equations in the thermodynamics. That is, there are two TDS equations will be obtained. That is, TDS is equals to Cv into dt plus T into dou p by dou t at constant volume into dV. This can be represented by Maxwell's equation can be applied to the dou p by dou t at constant volume term. TDS equation, TDS is equals to Cv dt remains same plus T into dou p by dou t at constant volume place we have to replace by dou s by dou v at constant temperature into dV. Next, second TDS equation is Cp dt minus T into dou v by dou t at constant pressure into dP. Here Cp and Cv are the critical volume and the critical pressure. Next, TDS equation is equal to Cp dt plus d into dou S by dou P at constant temperature into dP. This is one of the Maxwell's equation. Next, Cp minus Cv relation is equals to minus T into dou V by dou T at constant dou V by dou T at square constant pressure into dou P by dou T. Next relation is critical constants. There are 4 critical constants will be obtained. That is critical pressure. Critical pressure is equals to A divided by 27B square. Next, Tc is equals to 8A divided by 27RB. This represents the critical temperature. Tb is the Boyle's temperature. This value is A divided by RB. Vc is equals to 3B. This is critical volume. In the examination, we have to asking the ratio of Tc by Pc or Tc by Tb, Vc by 3b. So first you know the 4 relations, these relations. So next, in magnetism there are 3 types will be obtained: diamagnetism, ferromagnetism and paramagnetism. Magnetic susceptibilities will be obtained different in different types of magnetic materials. That is, in diamagnetic substances, susceptibility is equals to chi is equals to minus n Ze square divided by 6mc square into average value of the R square. Here diamagnetism susceptibility is independent of temperature 1 and it will be negative value. Next term is ferromagnetism. Ferromagnetism susceptibility chi is equals to C divided by T minus theta. Here chi is the susceptibility and C is the Curie's constant. T minus theta is the theta is the condition for the susceptibility, Curie angle. Next, paramagnetism. Chi is equals to n mu square divided by 3 kt in classical theory. Next, in quantum theory, chi is equals to n mu b square g square j into j plus 1 divided by 3 kt. And chi is also is equals to C divided by T. This is Curie's law, Curie-Weiss law we called. In paramagnetism, chi is inversely proportional to temperature. These are the susceptibilities of the different magnetic materials. Next one, in the classical mechanics, asking the Lagrangian and Hamiltonian relations for the different coordinate system. That is, several different coordinate system will be here. First one, Lagrangian. Lagrangian means Lagrangian is the L is equals to T minus V, where T is the kinetic energy of the particle and V is the potential energy of the particle. So here asking Lagrangian given and Hamiltonian will be asking. So Hamiltonian is the product of Hamiltonian is the addition of kinetic energy and the potential energy. So in polar coordinates, Lagrangian is L is equals to of m into r dot square plus r square theta dot square minus v of r comma theta. Then Hamiltonian becomes 1 divided by 2m, h is equals to into p r square plus p theta square divided by r square plus v of r theta. Here r dot will be changes into p r square and theta dot square is p theta square. R square will be dividing in case of the Hamiltonian. Next type of coordinate system is Cartesian coordinate of the three-dimensional particle, that is Lagrangian is equals to half m into x dot square plus y dot square into z dot square minus v of xyz, because potential energy it is a function of x, y, z. Next, Hamiltonian is equals to 1 divided by 2m into x dot square changes into px square, y dot square changes into py square, z dot square changes into pz square plus v of xyz. Next term is the spherical polar coordinates. Spherical polar coordinates, L is equals to half into m r into r dot square plus r square theta dot square plus r square sin square theta phi dot square minus v of r theta phi. So potential energies depends on the r theta phi. Next, Hamiltonian is 1 divided by 2m into r dot square will be changes into p r square. Here r square theta dot square becomes p theta square divided by r square. Here p phi square divided by r square sin square theta plus v of r theta phi. Next one, cylindrical polar coordinates. Lagrangian L is equals to 1 divided by 2 into m into r dot square plus r square theta dot square plus z dot square minus v of r theta z. Then Hamiltonian is equals to 1 divided by 2m into p r square plus p theta square by r square, z dot square divided becomes pz square plus v of r theta z. Next, simple harmonic oscillator, one dimensional particle. So Lagrangian is equals to half m x dot square minus of kx square. Then Hamiltonian is equals to 1 divided by 2m px square plus k of kx square. Next, motion of a particle in central force field, that is Lagrangian is equals to 1 by 2m r dot square plus r square theta dot square minus v of r. V it is a function of r only. Next, Hamiltonian becomes 1 divided by 2m into r dot square becomes p r square theta dot square becomes p theta square by r square and plus v of r. Next, some of the frequency ranges obtaining the different spectrums, they are the following table, that is frequency range is radio frequency becomes frequency range is 3 into 10 power 8 to 3 into 10 power 10 hertz and its wavelength is 10 meter to 0.1 centimeter range. So here will be obtain the spectrum NMR spectrum and the ESR spectrum. NMR spectrum means NMR spectrum means nuclear magnetic resonance. ESR means electron spin resonance. Next one, microwave region frequency becomes 3 into 10 power 8 to 3 into 10 power 12 hertz and its wavelength range is 1 centimeter to 100 micrometer range. And here obtain the rotational spectrum, rotational energy levels. Next, IR spectrum frequency range is 3 into 10 power 12 to 3 into 10 power 14 hertz and its wavelength is 100 micrometer to 1 micrometer and it obtains the vibrational spectrum. Next, visible range and UV spectrum frequency is F is equals to 3 into 10 power 14 to 3 into 10 power 16 hertz and its wavelength range is 1 micrometer to 10 nanometer and it's obtaining the electronic spectra of the valence electrons. Next, in X-ray region, the frequency is 3 into 10 power 16 to 3 into 10 power 18 hertz and its wavelength range is 10 nanometer to 100 picometer. That is, it obtain the inner electrons or atoms in the atoms to energy will be obtained in the X-ray spectrum. Next, gamma ray spectrum frequency range is 3 into 10 power 8 into 3 into 10 power 20 hertz, and its wavelength is 100 picometer to 1 picometer. In this case, rearrangement of the atoms will be obtained in the energy. Basic fundamental formulas in the physics for the SI system is 7 fundamental SI units will be there, that is physical quantities, unit and its symbols. So length having the unit meter and it is represented by an M. Mass having an unit kilogram and its unit is kg. Time having an unit second and it measured by symbolic representation S. Electric current will be measured in ampere and its symbolical representation is A. Temperature will be measured in terms of Kelvin and it is represented by K. Atomic substance will be measured by an mole and it's represented by an MOL. So luminous intensity will be, its unit is candela and is represented by CD. Next, supplementary quantities there are two obtaining, that is plane angle will be measured by an radian, that is represented by rad. Next, solid angle means three-dimensional angle, that is units is T-radian, is represented by SR. So these are all the important formulas they are asking in competitive exams related to physics subjects. So please practice and note the following points. Thank you.